I am gonna tell you right now that if this movie fails at the box office, DC is done. I'm just gonna throw that out right now. If this movie bombs at the box office, DC's done. It doesn't matter what James Gunn has in the pipeline, it's done. It'll crumble Warner Brothers. Hey guys, I'm Professor Prime with MyJaPlanet.com, and today we're gonna be reacting to the Superman official teaser trailer. This actually dropped about a month ago, but I didn't get a time. I've seen some steals and stuff like that from it. And let's go ahead and let's just watch it. Alright. We're Fortune of Solitude. Okay. Whoa! And he's in a Yamcha pose. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. It might just be the angle, but... We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We're gonna oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. Wow, we got his butt kicked. Lois Lane looks fine. She looks like classic Lois to me. If they're gonna throw that in there, they gotta get people hyped. Okay. This was a spoiler. I saw the steals of this. It's obviously crypto. And here's the thing, James Gunn is really good at animating and directing CG animals like this, like Rocket, for example.
Take me home.
So, I mean Ooh! Okay! Got Lex Luthor. Luthor Core, okay. I heard something. Oh! Green Lantern. Hot Girl. You can hear it subtly. I don't know who that is. This is our Earl, maybe? I don't know who that is. This is terrific. Did I like it? For the most part. There are some nitpicks I have. But I honestly, the tone, and I've had this discussion, I already knew that for, leaked set photos and, steals of this I've seen already. I knew Hawk Girl was in the film, and I knew that a Green Lantern, and I forget what the guy's name is. It's a weird version of Green Lantern. And I know Mr. Terrific was going to be in it. I think they're supposed to be the Justice Society is what they're a part of, is the Justice Society. Not the Justice League, just the Justice Society. The Superman costume looks fine. I mean, they're bringing back the red shorts. A couple of shots there looked really weird. I have to remind myself that this is a trailer, so they haven't really gone through and tightened things up yet. For example, a teaser shot of Falcon in his Captain America vibranium costume, when it was shown, you could see it didn't look that tight on it. It did kind of off on him. But then when they actually aired it on Disney Plus, it was tightened up. It looks like a combination of the modern Superman costume with a tribute to the classic 50s version of the costume with the S. That was the hype. That was the vibe I got, is the classic Superman costume, but a more modern. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I'm still holding. We don't know anything about the story other than Superman gets his butt kicked and Krypto has to come save him. It's James Gunn's directing this, and James Gunn, I never one time, even from Guardians to Guardians 3, did I ever think that Rocket looked out of place. So I'm sure Krypto's gonna look fine. How much of a role he's gonna have in this film, who knows? I don't know who the villain is. We got Lex Luthor in there, and obviously he's gonna be the villain, but I'm sure he's gonna be the puppet master behind, the other villain. I don't know if they're gonna go crazy and have it be Brainiac. I've heard rumors about it being Brainiac. There's no way in the first outing of this new Superman they're gonna throw Brainiac in there. I feel like this movie will do well, and I have a prediction that this movie necessarily is not going to have a villain. It's going to be more of an establishment of the universe and like Superman coming into the universe. So I don't know if this movie's going to start off with him being Superman already and like, you know, then like he's just there and he's integrating and he gets integrated into the Justice Society, or if he becomes Superman to help the Justice Society out. I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be much of an origin story in this movie, because I don't think, for one, I don't think James Gunn is really big on doing that, because we've seen it multiple times. Everybody knows Superman. Everybody knows. I don't know, guys. I'm holding judgment. I know some people who watch my channel here and people that know me might think I'm more of a Marvel fanboy than I am a DC fanboy. I love DC. I love DC just as much as Marvel. I actually like DC a little bit better than Marvel when it comes to the comics, because I feel like DC is more grounded and they do a lot better job with some of their stories and how they handle certain characters, even though sometimes they can get just as crazy and stupid and convoluted as Marvel gets sometimes. And Marvel does have some really good characters, but I think where DC excels is that DC has extremely good villains, and Marvel has some pretty good villains too. There's more villains in DC that are well written versus Marvel, and I think if DC not go into like the Joker thing, like not do that, but kind of like focus more on showcasing the villains and just doing how they do in the comics and give the villains room to breathe. The biggest problem I have with comic book movies as a whole is that they introduce villains into the films and then they kill them off. They don't give them time to breathe. And I understand, like, when the producers in Hollywood, like, well, we can't have the same villain again. We've seen that already. People don't want to see that again. Comic book fans have had the same villains over and over again. It's not really having the same villain again. It's having a good story and have engaging villains and create stories around those villains and have engaging stories and not just have the villain get killed off. Ironmonger would have been a really good Iron Man villain if they just kept him around. Whiplash would have been a very good villain. You know what I mean? Like, look at Thanos. Like, the way they did Thanos was kind of the best way, where you teased him here and there, and then you did an entire movie you based it around him with the hero still there, and then you did another final movie and then you killed him off. With DC, you could do the same thing. Like, you introduce Brainiac and have that conflict but not kill Brainiac off at the end. You can have Zod come in and do all that and not kill Zod off. Hell, you could bring in the Toymaker. I think it's the Toymaker. You could bring the Toymaker in. You could bring in Bizarro and not necessarily kill Bizarro off. You could bring in Darkseid. You could bring in Doomsday. But you get what I'm saying? Like, even with Batman, you know, like, they just killed off every single villain. The Batman did it right. You had Penguin. You didn't kill him off. But then you had the Riddler. You didn't kill him off. Whereas in the original Batman movies, when they had the Riddler, I think that's the biggest issue I have with Marvel films, is like, you introduce villains and then you don't kill them. I feel like if DC could actually win if they introduce a villain and they don't kill him off. They set him up to give him his own arc over the course of these films. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke here, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. What do you guys think that Superman needs to do to win you over, to win DC over? And I know there's some people out there that might go, oh man, I'm there day one, and that's fine. I'll be there day one as well. You know, I'll be there on opening night to see this, and I'll be excited for it. But let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed watching this video. Leave me a like down below. Let me know in the comments down below. It really does help the channel grow with the engagement and all that stuff. Not that I'm trying to bait you guys or anything like that, you know. If you guys enjoyed watching this and you want to see more exclusive content, you can head over to my Patreon. Access to reactions weeks before that I put them on YouTube, as well as a lot of exclusive content I'll be putting on there that'll just be on Patreon and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed watching this video, you can check out this video right here. And as always, guys, until next time.